Okay, so on to the next performance in Michael's musical memoirs, man. So far it has been absolutely incredible. We've done 10 reactions and they've all been fantastic. Please do excuse how I'm sitting today. My back is a complete mess. And because of my posture's been a joke. So I'm trying to at least try and get myself to straighten my bloody back. But anyway, outside of that, we're moving on to the next one. This one over here is 15-year-old Emma Cox sings Voila, or Voila, whatever. André Rieu, Maastricht 2023. There's a message over here from Michael as well. It says Emma is a 15-year-old Dutch singer who won the Voice Kids, the Netherlands, in 2021. She suffers from an incurable disease, which the famous Dutch violinist and André Rieu explains in this video. One of the writers, Voila, Barbara Pravi, represents France at the Eurovision Song Contest 2021 with this song and placed second. Here are the English lyrics. Perfect. We'll open those ones up. And yeah, man, let's get straight onto it, man. Let's carry on with the series. This series has been absolutely incredible. We have not heard not one piece of music that has even been average. It's all been absolutely spectacular. So great selection, Michael. I appreciate that very much. Let's get on to the next one, man. Let's see what we got. Let's go.
Haar broertje heeft zijn podiumdebuut hier bij ons gemaakt, op het Vrijthof. Her little brother had his first performance on stage here with us on the Vrijthof. I still see him sitting there between the violins. And now
dapper little boy.
He is a fantastic violinist. Hij is een fantastische violist nu. U herinnert het zich misschien ook. Ik heb het over Enzo Kok. And Enzo has a little sister, Emma. Unfortunately, Emma has a rare but terrible disease. Her stomach is paralyzed. She cannot eat.
Sure.
All the food goes through a little tube directly into her stomach. But Emma is a brave girl. She wants to live a normal life. And Emma has a dream. She has a beautiful voice. She wants to be a singer. She did the Voice Kids here in Holland, and immediately she won.
Wow.
She created a foundation to raise money to study this terrible disease and perhaps even in the future cure it. Emma, I think, is an example for all of us. Give her an enormous applause. There she is, Emma Kok.
Wow, beautiful young girl.
Écoutez-moi,
Straight into it, let's go.
moi la chanteuse à demi. Parlez-moi à vos amours.
People are already crying. People are already crying. Like she's literally said like maybe 6 words, and people are already crying.
Parlez-moi à vos amours, à vos amis. Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fort. Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout.
Okay, so it's French, so it is Voila. Okay, sorry, take it back. Apologize about that. Let's go.
Écoutez-moi, moi la chanteuse à demi. Parlez-moi à vos amours, à vos amis. Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fort. Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années j'apporte. Oui, mais voilà tout le bruit et tout le silence. Regardez-moi, ôtez-moi ce qu'il reste. Regardez-moi avant que je me déteste. Quoi vous dire que les lèvres de notre ne vous diront pas.
Her control, her composure on stage is absolutely beautiful. Not to mention the French language is just absolutely beautiful in song. But absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's quickly just take a look at these lyrics over here, just so that we know what we're listening to. I'll quickly read them for you. Verse 1, listen to me, me, the half singer. Talk about me to your loved ones, to your friends. Tell them about this little girl with black eyes and crazy dreams. What I want is to write stories that you will hear about me. That's all. This is the chorus. Voila, voila, voila. Here is who I am. So it's kind of like showing himself, his true self, right? Not behind his mask, literally his true self. It's kind of like he's exposing his real colors. Here I am. If I am scared as I am naked. Yes, here I am in the noise and in the silence. Verse 2, look at me, or at least what's left of me. So a broken down person. Look at me because I hate myself. What can I say that another hasn't already said? I don't have much, but I place here what I do have. Voila. That's amazing. So it's kind of like, sort of like, I'd say exposing his true self to people, to say, yes, I've done many terrible things in my life. I've made many mistakes, right? I've tried to hide from all of those mistakes. And I've tried to always exist behind this mask, but everything's already been said. There's nothing you can say about me that hasn't been said. The only thing that's left is for me to actually say it and for me to actually acknowledge that that is who I am. So voila, here I am. So it's kind of like this big reveal of his true self. That's actually quite beautiful. A chorus, voila, 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 here is who I am, here I am, even if it's the end as I'm naked, that's my face, that's my scream, here I am, never mind, voila, 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 right here. Me, my dream, my will, how I'm dying from it, how I'm laughing at it, here I am in the noise and in the silence. So it's literally, he's basically saying, this is who I am in all scenarios now. In the noise, in the silence, right? This is who I am. I'm not switching up personalities anymore. I am one way in public. I am another in private, right? I'm just going to show you my true self in the noise and in the silence. Beautiful way of saying that. Verse 3, do not leave. I'm begging you to stay for a long time. So obviously this is now alluding to a love story. So wanting his loved one to stay with him. It might not save me, because he's too far gone, but I don't know how to live without you. Love me how you would love a friend who's leaving forever. I want to be loved because I don't know myself how to like the shape of me. That is a hard-hitting line there. I want to be loved because I don't know myself. He doesn't know how to love himself. He doesn't know what his shape is. He doesn't even know what mold he fits into anymore because his life has been a lie for so long. Beautiful. And then the chorus again, voila, voila. Here is who I am. Here I am. So kind of this is kind of like an awakening, and it's kind of coming to that like sort of point of reckoning in their lives where they kind of showing some level of redemption or asking for people for some level of redemption for who he was, and he's finally gotten to a point in time. I think this whole voila, voila, voila is less about the great reveal of who he is to the world, but it's more about the reveal of who he is to himself, right? It's actually putting that out there. So I kind of feel like the world has seen his true colors, and he was the one that was too stubborn to acknowledge that. And I think whenever they wrote this song, or whenever he wrote this song, he wrote that personally for himself, that he can finally project something of himself that he knows the world has already seen. And he's just needs to sort of confirm that, to say, yes, that is who I am, that is who I was. It's time to actually come to terms with that. It's time to actually face that person in the mirror and expose him for who he is. So I see this more as an introspective thing, less as okay, you don't know this, I'm going to show you who I am. But it's more of a, I need to finally accept who I am myself and stop living a lie, because it's affecting everybody, and the person I love most is walking away from me. And I know that I can't be saved by this revelation, but if I could at least experience true love and acceptance for who I really am, that would be good enough for me. That's what I'm taking this as. Beautiful, man. I really hope to God YouTube does not block this, but let's carry on. Let's see what we got.
Qu'il reste. Regardez-moi avant que je me déteste. Crois vous dire que les lèvres étonnantes ne vous diront pas ces petites choses, mais moi, tout ce que j'ai, je le dépose là. Voilà, voilà, voilà.
Take a look at how she's delivering that. Like, it's going to be a bit emotional, but take a look at how she's delivering that. It's so open. So open, as if you were talking to a psychologist or someone very close who you really do trust, right? With your deepest, darkest secrets. It's actually open. Even that voila is a very telling thing. It's like, voila, this is me. This is me. And that openness is actually more integral to him as opposed to the person he's telling it to. It's telling his darkest side to them because he needs to get that out, right? So he needs to unperson the person that he had created that is actually completely fake, and actually expose his true self. And the way she's delivering it as well, it's not closed off and things like that. It's actually, it's open and it's freeing. So she's delivering it that way, and I think that's exactly how the song was intended to be delivered. That's just my own theory.
Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années c'est fini. C'est mes gueules, c'est mon cri. Mais vous voilà, tant pis. Voilà, 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 juste ici. Mon mouret, mon vie, comme je griffe, comme je ris. Mais voilà tout le gris et tout le silence. Ne partez pas.
The song is absolutely beautiful, man.
Restez longtemps. Ça me sauverait pas, non. Me faire se foucher pas comment. Aimez-moi comme un ennemi qui s'en va pour toujours. Je veux quand même, parce que moi je sais pas, il me met mes contours. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis.
Okay, sorry, I will take that back, but I also just want you to sort of just take notice of the repetition of that voila, 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 and how that escalates as she's singing it, right? Again, very intentional with regards to the voila, voila, voila. Although agonizing, although it feels like a very painful call, a very sort of cry to someone, right? To notice him. Although agonizing, very liberating. The repetition is a very important part of trying to accept something, right? If you're consistently telling yourself that you're not worthwhile, that you're terrible, that you hate yourself, and that kind of thing, those things will manifest. It will metastasize into something very, very dark. Now, the same thing works the opposite way. If you consistently sort of affirm yourself in terms of being this, like voila, 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 it's like this is a positive thing, right? It's kind of saying, okay, I'm finally coming out with this. It's actually very liberating, right? And that voila, voila, voila is him saying it multiple times, saying, I'm ready to show who I am. Look, voila. Like, that's exactly what they would do. It's like, voila, it's kind of like a magic trick type thing. It's like, here it is, and voila, it's gone, right? But what he's doing is he's trying to say that I was gone, but this voila is to actually bring it back. It's the prestige. He's bringing back his true self. It's absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful writing that.
Voilà, voilà, voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années je cours, oui. Mais voilà tout le bris et
Michael. Seriously, dude. This can't keep happening, bro. This can't keep happening, dude. Jeez. Yes, this is beautiful.
Dank je wel.